Resident Evil 2. Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
Do you like the Akuma outfit?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Ah! I downloaded this earlier. I thought, why not? Ah. I am basically trying to test the HQ audio mode, which is basically something done by a guy who's called Lexus87. He made these high quality sound files for Resident Evil 2, and I simply converted them to my mod SDK. I wanted to see how good they would perform. Now you can do a Hadouken. This is basically a modded Chris that looks like Akuma. It could be improved a bit to make him have the usual spiky hair. As you can see, the head is just like Chris's. He's even got the knife, which shouldn't be there. Ah, Jesus! Wrong room, wrong room. Let's go for Akuma Matata. No, the herb is actually in the arrange mod. This is original mod, so it's the Japanese version, so it's got the censored death, the death cutscenes.
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy.
And some enemy placements are different, same for items.
Sorry, but it looks like your party has been cancelled.
Crisp audio.
What happened? About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris
It's censored.
and the other STARS members discovered
The other mod is uncensored.
Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them.
I will probably make both of them uncensored.
All this started.
I don't know, probably an option.
Hang in there.
Something like force, auto aim, and stuff like that. It could be made into the mod.
Here, take this key.
I mean, into the DLL.
You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go.
Oh.
Fine, but I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Yeah, Marvin, just hold on. Miss Suts. Nah, not gonna unlock that one. It doesn't make any sense because it would interfere with the cutscene. I mean, it's supposed to show the FMV. They replaced it at last second. That's the reason why there's no head falling. So no, I'm not going to restore that since it's never been. It's not supposed to be there anyway. Oh, it's back to Leon. Don't kill me, thank you. Okay, there's no ammo here because that's only a range mode, so in original the ammo is here. I don't think there is anything else hidden here. Let's see here. Oh, there's the report. Ah, Jesus. Stay down, Misty. You know what? This mod should have something like a zombie modification which turns every zombie into a Street Fighter character. Like Misty would be Chun-Li. The zombies could be all sorts of Ryu and Ken. Okay, report one. Oh, this is the second one. Wait, I don't need any of this. And of course I can't open this one, but that doesn't matter because it would revert Akuma into Leon, so it doesn't really make any sense to have it there. Okay. Oh wait. No ammo here. I'm not sure if they still sell the copies because the official patch which they have on their page is not available anymore. It just just brings you straight into a 404 error. So the N64 extras, they're not really that much. I mean, the EX files are just very lazy copy and paste from Resident Evil 3, and the only interesting part is the Rebecca report, which could be added, I guess, but it doesn't really have to be here. It could be added at some point, but I don't think there is enough space in memory to do that. Unless somebody wants to expand the variables. I don't know, it could be done. It's definitely doable. But I have a better idea, which D-Chap suggested, which is a mode where you can have non-communicating item boxes, which is really nice. I mean, it adds a nice layer of difficulty. Akuma!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
No. It's not Leon, it's Chris.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
The model is not edited at all. You can still
One
see
last
the
thing.
sleeves
Here's a radio. Take it.
around Chris's neck.
That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Should have been fixed in a way or another. I mean, there is something that should be actually part of his gi, but it's probably not. I mean, it doesn't need edits. Jesus. Oh, back here. Okay. No. Is there anything else? Besides the FH spray, which I don't need. Detrimentrix. Sorry for butchering your name. The mod SDK, I think there are some brief instructions on how to use it. You need to go to the website and download the mod test, which contains some files which you can edit and make your own mod. It isn't really that hard to use. It's very straightforward. You just create an archive, give it the name mod underscore and something, put a manifest into that, and that's it. You just add files like you would in the root of the game, and the game would just read them fine. Also, if you want, I mean, it's not a supported option in the current release. You could add audio, but so far it doesn't really work. All it does is just it verifies that the audio is there, but it doesn't load it. The next version is going to feature a converter to the SAP format, which will support OGG compression, but you can still use the regular wave stuff. I'm still working on that, but most of the basic mod functionality is there. You can mod the items. You can basically change the attributes and the mix tables from an XML file, which I suggest you to edit with an XML editor. Okay, so what should I do now with this key? This opens just 2 rooms. So let's go back and find Sherry, I guess? No, wait, there's still no Sherry here. No, the mod test DLL, that DLL is only used if you need changes to the code, otherwise it's not relevant. I mean, that's only used if you want to change stuff like add quick edit or change how the code works, otherwise it's useless. Okay, what do I need to do here? So just to make clear, modtest.dll is a test DLL that I made to show you what could be done with custom code. If you have the need to change the exe data, the code shows you exactly how to grab the data from the exe. Let's see. I don't need this one. Basically, what mod DLL does is it allows you to change the exe and add or alter the code. For example, in my sample, it does stuff like, I think the current one should have the damage table. No, not the damage table, it's the health tables for the zombies, and it changes a bit the AI. Yeah, you can technically change some of the stuff, but not all of it. If you wanted to have real-time modifications, you'd have to hack into one of the game's routines and add a hook in there and do whatever you need. Oh, yo. Bitch, don't get any closer. Boy, get away from me. By the way, does the sound sound clear? Is it too loud? Is it too low? Okay, adding animation, disable clipping. What do you need? What do you mean by disabling clipping? Yeah, I made it go a little lower because oh, fuck. It has to be lower because otherwise you can't hear me. Or rather, I would sound just as loud as game. Okay, it's all. By the way, speaking of the mod SDK, I'm planning to add a couple features for the next release. I'm working on making various tables used by the game, stuff like enemy health, what else? Weapon data like timers and invincibility frames, damage tables to the enemies. Okay, adding dodging is not going to work because that would require quite a massive change to the code, so I'm not sure if that's... I mean, it's definitely possible, but you would have to add like a lot of code, which is not simple. I mean, even for me it would be a mess, because you'd have to introduce a way to make the game detect that you performed a dodge when an attack is taking place. It's really a mess. You would have to have special animations for that. I mean, they could be added in a way or another. but it means that you basically are rewriting how the player stuff works, and you would also have to implement some kind of extra code into the enemies. Oh, God, should be over here. Okay, about the backgrounds, there's no option for that yet, but I'm planning to add a PNG module just for that, which should be able to allow higher resolutions, higher depth, but it's still a work in progress, so it's going to take a while. By the way, if you like the mod, you should thank Rusty, who is the author of this model. He also made for me a modified yawn for Resident Evil Hazardous Battle, which hasn't been released, probably won't for quite a long while. If only I had the animations to make him perform special actions, I would probably give him the ability to fire Hadouken, Shoryuken, and whatever. I was actually planning on having 3 moves, just those, for him, which would be based on the aim button. So if you were to aim forward, it would do a Hadouken, up it would be Shoryuken, down it would be something else, probably a air pressure punch, something like that. Oh, shotgun shell. Gimme. Wait a second, what are you looking for specifically here? Okay, this is not needed anymore. No, what I want, that custom handgun. Where should I go now? Okay, I need the 2 jewels and grab the butt plug. Okay, people are just screaming outside of my window. I should probably go out, shout at them to shut the fuck up. Movie time. I think somebody reposted them. I usually get sent this stuff in my Discord. Let's see, so the butt plug goes here, and I want a custom handgun. Actually, let me check something. Oh, I still have Firefox running down in background, so it's time to kill that bitch. thank you browsers for being rather inefficient and generally more okay, time to get parts. Woohoo! It's a nice custom handgun. Bullet rate infinity. So I'll just go destroy poor Marvin, rest. Get down. I suspect this one is going to drain me quite a bit. Okay, there's no need for me to go back there. Spread shot. I'm not sure this one does any spread shots. If it does, it's more like a bug with the timer tables. Let's see if I moved closer to him. Yep. The game moves me. It is cheap as hell. I think with the rocket launcher, something like less than an hour, 49 minutes, something like that. I used to speedrun the hell out of this game. Okay, so now I should probably grab the other plug and go for the basement. Let's see. Time. Okay, 26 minutes. Not much. Yeah, if you see more zombies being hit by this handgun, it's because zombies are still in their invincibility period, so they don't get damaged, but the closest enemy will. No, I don't want. I want the red herb. I think the world record is something like 46. Is he dead? Yes. Actually, let me grab. I think there's handgun clips in this room. Before the liquor appears, I'm gonna grab it. Okay, what's this? It's a small key, I don't need this. Probably rubbish. Okay, there's no handgun clips here. I don't know, I think on PlayStation it's actually possible to perform much faster because it doesn't count fade in, fade outs and the door sequences, while in this one the time just keeps ticking no matter what. It's even ticking when it's loading, so it's not really that fair, but it does kind of work like that. I'm not sure if they adjusted the rating system in this one. I don't think they have. And actually, I was going at some point to change how the timer works, since the PC timer is fucked up. The PC timer is pretty broken. I have some code that does that already, but it's broken in some occasions. I mean, it does tick at the correct times, but it's not exactly perfect yet. Not even barely good. Yeah, that's a normal thing. That's not based on timers. That's how the game works in every release. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna grab here. What do I need? Let's. The next one should be. So there's 2 herbs. Manhole opener. And that's it, I think. No, I'm gonna grab this when I come back. Basement. I'll just grab this once. So, how do I lord them? Okay, let's... Okay, manhole opener, is Grim Harvey. This. Should I kill them? Yeah, not gonna bother. There's going to be lickers in here anyway. Time to identify her.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
Okay, I'll give you a hand job, will you? Okay, about the X input thing, yes, there's actually code to do direct input as well as X input. The direct input though is kind of broken, so that's why it's disabled. Yeah, that's just Chris skinned as Akuma. You can probably tell because the model is identical.
Ada, wait!
Or maybe not. I think the textures from this or this come from Street Fighter EX Clone Alpha.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now!
Now.
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Hey, Alphanatus.
Is this the guy?
Yeah, I decided to make a stream now so that I can
City officials that you
probably
knew
leave
something
in
about what's been going on.
about half
didn't
an
you?
hour.
What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I got
I
right
have it
here.
right here, officer.
Sir.
But I'm not about to leave this cell.
Those
zombies aren't
are...
the only things crawling around out there.
What was that?
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell.
Oh, wait a second.
Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
I need to
Hey,
change
I'm
one
not
thing.
going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
I need to reset
What?
that stupid donation
Look,
thing.
if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the
I
city?
always forget about the
There's a
donations.
kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't
Be easy.
Alright, I'm going.
It's like, okay, well, screw you. For now, it's just team editing, but I plan on doing some of the stuff. Where the hell is the settings for this? Let me this, change it. Bit and donation goal. Much. Let's keep it small as usual. And then after, I don't know, 30. But it's wait a second. What the hell is this? Date must be in the format. Day. Oh, this is why. Because I was using day month. Okay, here it goes. Let's go back to the game. Yeah, I think this is probably the best and lightweight mode. I mean, not mode, version of the game which you can play. I mean, it's native PC stuff. And it's probably better than the GameCube version at this point. The GameCube version does have a few weird things. Plus it doesn't even support aspect ratio unless you force it to. I've seen many streamers stretching the picture just to fill the screen, which looks kinda bad to me. Oh, feisty one. I mean, the good thing about this version is that it's native, so it doesn't require any emulator. You just run it and it's done. Oh wait, I will use these. Have any other? Just in case, let me mix the herb with this. I'm handy at some point if I ever get poisoned, which I'm not expecting to, but you never know. Well, GameCube version is basically a straight port of the DualShock version. It has nothing. It doesn't even have the Nightmare mode, as far as I know. It doesn't allow you to use the range mode and original mode, so it doesn't really ring a bell for me. It's not my cup of tea. No, that's not true. The Dreamcast version doesn't have 60 FPS. It's just running in 30 or 60, depending on the section. And the N64 version is not really that good. I mean, you do have Dolby Surround, but considering the sound is all crippled, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's pretty bad in general. It might be a marvel of compression, but that's it. It does sound pretty bad. Akuma, the seizure. Whatever. bad. Well, the PlayStation version has kind of like the best sound quality of all them. But considering there is this HQ sound patch, it is probably the best way to play the game right now. Plus, with what I've done with the OGG compression support, it's actually not as big as it would be otherwise. I mean, the sound quality patch is like over 1 GB of data. This one is less than 200 megabytes, so you can probably see the difference, and quality isn't even that much different at all. You probably can't tell the difference. Yeah, let's move the water. Not really. The GameCube version has a rendering quite close to that of the PC version. It does fix some of the Z fighting, but it's not even that bad on PC to begin with, because PC does have a Z buffer implemented into the game, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. Actually, the GameCube version does have a few loose hands.
Leon, can you hear me?
Ada, did you find anything?
You can probably see there's
Right here.
there's almost no Z fighting, except for like maybe Ada's back.
Fast. Here's one more.
Check the neck.
Hey,
You
I
can
can't
see
reach the
part of
ventilation
the
here.
ad clipping
I'm gonna
through
have
the
to find another
shoulders,
way around. I'll
but
catch up with you later.
that shouldn't happen in the GameCube version.
What? Ada, wait!
Yeah, the PC version of Resident Evil 3 is pretty bad. I mean, it's even worse than Resident Evil 1 and 2. You know what? I'm gonna just switch to the shotgun now, because I don't need the handgun for now. I'll just grab this and the shotgun. That's all I need again. Nope. The N64 models are just the same as the PlayStation version. They're straight ports. The only difference is that the texture resolution is actually quite lower because of how the texture cache works on N64. And the thing is, the Dreamcast version of Resident Evil 3 is just the same as the PC version. It's got the same flaws, same glitches. It's just a straight port of that one. I think Source Next adds a couple more outfits and unlocks them by default. Plus they moved the... oh, sorry, liquors. Yeah, that's because they used a completely different rendering engine for Resident Evil 3, but it's basically the PlayStation version converted as is, so it doesn't have any of the Dreamcast or PC extras, so you're pretty much stuck with whatever was there to begin with. Ooh, no. Get away from me. You just stay away, thank you. Basically, right now, the GameCube version is the way to play Resident Evil 3 because it has the best looking rendering. But other than that, it's just the PlayStation version with fancier graphics. There's nothing more about it. The PC version should be the way to go, but right now it doesn't really do much. Please tell me. Okay, good. Okay, I guess I patched Leon's model pretty good. What else do I need? Nothing. Oh well, I guess the only way to play it nicely is to use an emulator. I guess Dolphin is really the way to go there. Wait a second, shouldn't there be something in the locker? Yeah, there was something. That one doesn't really do much. The restoration project is still a bit inconsistent in terms of quality. It's just better to use the GameCube version. Okay, let's see. So now I have the club key, so I can do the whatever it was. So I need to unlock the conference room. Actually, let's grab this one. Now that I have more inventory space, doesn't have to be. And wait a second, you can probably hear my fans. Let me move it a bit further away. This should be enough. Yeah, from what Megan Grass told me, Resident Evil 3 on PC actually uses blue points, and that means either you make them match in some way or you edit the loop tables. That's the thing. It's like all the PC version. They used uncompressed wave files. That's why they reduced the quality to 2250 Hz. It's like the PlayStation quality, but it's inconsistent because the PlayStation has some samples in a very low quality, while other are better in PC. This one is 44.1, yeah. It's 44.1. Okay, let's see. Now I need to go here. Just grab the last piece. There should be leakers affected. Wait a second, I didn't grab the machine gun. Ah, well, whatever. I'll leave that for later. It's more like a size issue. Remember that these games were developed when almost no audio compression existed back in the day. They would use PCM audio for almost every... Oh fuck, I forgot again. Drop, oh, whatever. Basically, when these games were made... Sorry. They didn't have anything like MP3 or OGG, so they had to rely on whatever was available at the time. They could have used some compression, but maybe that would have resulted in lag, because the audio would have to be decompressed, so they didn't bother to compress anything, and the best solution was just to reduce the quality. That's why you get that quality. It's 2 to 22 0.04 megahertz. But they did use the CD format. I don't think the data would have fit. Plus the game... oh wait, wrong one. Well, for now it allows you to replace the files in the game with whatever you want to put into a 7-zip archive. Mod replacement... Okay, mod that replace models are already doable. The next version will feature mods that change the audio with compressed audio, so you can do whatever you want with that either. The only thing that won't be available for quite a while is support for videos, because the videos would be way too slow to decompress from archives. And for that, I think I will probably allow people to just make a list of the movies and redirect them from a folder. Which probably is the best way to deal with OGG sound as well. I don't know. Decompression does kind of help, even with all the compressed files, but videos are just too big to handle.
I don't believe this. I almost got the story. Ben. Bitter.
The Win 10 support for videos is probably the trickiest part of the job, because if I were to use FFmpeg to play them, I would have to change quite some code, which I have still no idea how it works. I haven't debugged it yet. The game uses really weird stuff with I think it's using some Windows component which is based on GUIDs, and that uses classes that I have no idea how to use yet.
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
No, you don't.
Ada, wait! Hey! Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
She's like really bored. I'm on my way. Yeah, whatever you say. Yeah, the parasite is the same. It just mutates into a much larger creature. And it can produce even more of the same parasites. Still, I'm not quite sure why the game wouldn't let them evolve. I'm not sure about the sound quality and the GameCube version, to be honest. I'm not even sure what is that they used. I think it's PCM audio. Actually, let me use... Wait a second, I don't have any Magnum ammo. I think I'm gonna use a shotgun then. That's all that I can. And wait a second, don't tell me it's brand. Oh. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's because the Dreamcast version is a straight port of the PC version, so they didn't fix any of the audio flows. And there goes the GRO. Yeah, fix those. The game is just broken at code level. Can I? Yeah, it works. Come on, will you die? Why don't you die? No, 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 don't make any more of those! Okay, thank you. Thank you for not making this shit. Okay, he did spawn a few. They were cock blocked, fortunately. Oh, nice. They didn't even mask bugs. Yeah, it currently only supports one. There's no need for more. I mean, you could combine them. Just extract them and repack them.
Running off like that was reckless and stupid. Those zombies are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got Ben.
I was there, Leon. I know.
I know.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. Okay?
All right. We'll do this your way for
now. It doesn't have to be called mod underscore test. You can call it mod underscore whatever. Multiple mod files are indeed supported. You can just choose only one at boot. That's the thing. Let's see. Can I mix any more herbs, or do you just have one? Oh no, I can. Oh, nope. Okay, I need the valve handle, and I guess that's it for now. And there he goes, is back into Leon. Because I didn't change the model for the cutscenes. Heads up!
Leon.
That
That woman was...
I'm a soldier.
Talk to her.
Yeah, the wound doesn't seem to be mortal, so let's leave him here. Now, Chun-Li would... Oh, wait a second. Now I think of it. Yeah, Chun-Li would be either Claire or Ada. And then you would have Misty as Cammy, maybe? Incoming Street Fighter mode.
Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password.
Ada and John,
How did you know? Who are you? Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-virus. William Birkin. What? John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences.
Which bison though? The Japanese one or the American one?
You will be joining me shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-virus away from me. G-virus? It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-virus. Then that must mean the creature in the...
Okay, so it's... yeah.
Precisely. My husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault.
Wow, a gigantic
None
Balrog.
of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him. So those rats were the carriers of the virus. As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now.
Well, he does punch, so that would make sense.
The virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures.
Yeah, me too.
The offspring. No. Too bad.
So Vega would be Birkin, maybe? How do you turn Vega into the big vagina monster at the end of the game, though? The dongle, not yet. It will be soon as I fix a few more issues. I'm still testing this stuff, just to make sure it works. I think so.
Ada?
I guess the game does have them. Oh, the knife changed color. Now it's colored like his skin, I guess. That thing needs to go away so badly. It's 1080p actually. I don't remember which horizontal resolution it is. It's basically 4:3 aspect ratio and 1080p. Yeah, something like that should be that one. Yeah, whatever. Skip this. Ooh, I forgot to take the... whatever. Doesn't really matter. Should be able to grab the medal, the wolf medal, I think, from the corpse as soon as I get out of here.
Ada!
Watch out! It's a crocodile or an alligator, I think. Probably an alligator. What kind of dog was that? Now let's see if the frame rate keeps it. It's a BFA, big fucking alligator. Yeah, for whatever reason, the previous streams of this had the game run at like 5 FPS when that effect is supposed to happen.
This bullet wound isn't making things any
But then I realized it actually runs at
I'll patch you up.
15 frames. So I fixed the timers.
That's
Oh,
2 I owe
fuck.
you.
Don't mention it.
He's back as regular Leon. No,
I just
I
found
didn't
out.
patch.
John's dead.
What?
Well,
Never
that's a nice
mind.
patching up.
Let's just get out of here. The sooner the better.
The hell, which model was it? How many models does he just have? That would imply that I need a Sagat model for this. Not really well. I kind of lost interest in that one because the hardware mod was just not working at all. Akuma is gone. I forgot to replace. Okay, so far all the audio seems to be doing great. Yeah, that's basically Ada's too bad. There should be ammo here? No, it was just in the US version. It wasn't a auto fault, it was Ada who patched him up way too much. Whoops. Reload. Come on, Birkin, go away. Finish him. Birkin dancing mode. What doesn't really make much sense here is that the claw is actually from a later mutation of Birkin. How is he supposed to have the long claws when he gets them after he mutates? Oh, thank you, Ada. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Nah, it actually loads anything that is called mod underscore and then the name of whatever you want. How many clips do I have? Just rename mode test to whatever you want. If you drop the mod part, it won't be recognized. If you call it something like mode underscore whatever, it will just work fine. That's how I have multiple mods in my folder. Yeah, like that. Just give it the mod underscore and it will work. Whatever. First, another here. Probably not a PDF, more like a instruction manual. I will probably set up a wiki on GitHub that contains all the stuff that you need. Actually, you know what? Let me use the Magnum on Birkin. No need to waste the shotgun on him. Not sure about that one. It's not even the best version around. I guess I could look into that, but I don't know. I need to check how that works and if it's even worth the trouble. Oh, more ammo. Nice. I don't think the modding community has even realized that this exists. Mind you, the guy working on Mortal Night could probably port it all in a few days, but it's just sticking to the crappy Platinum Edition, which is just shit, to be honest. It looks dark, it has low compatibility, it tends to crash quite a lot. While when I tried to port Mortal Night, it will work just flawlessly on this version. So I don't know why they just stuck with that old shit of the Platinum version. Hello Birkin, where's your extended plow? There, now the plow is extended, you damn asses. Run, 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 run! Come on, it should be... Okay, done. I guess that's a goof on Capcom's side. I suspect it might have been added later into the game, because Claire doesn't have it, like, ever.
Don't die on me, Ada. Come on! Wake up!
Come on!
Come on!
Capiche? You have to wake up. It's a me, Leon. Let's see, what's the timer? Oh, already 1 hour? This version adds so much to the timer, it's almost impossible to score anything lower than 1 hour.
Welcome back.
Forever.
Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for
You were almost
a
parried.
time, but I really enjoy I'm not capable of caring.
I don't think so. Ada doesn't get infected. She's just hurt by the claw.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Plus, the virus with Jill doesn't really activate until she is injected with the stuff that comes from the spider control device. So even if Ada actually had something like that, she would have to be mind controlled to perform any kind of tricks like Jill. Let's see. Do I have anything else here? No. That's all done. Good. Let's go. Come on, just like 20 minutes to finish the game. So far, no audio glitches at all. This is very good. Very, very good. I need this. I'm not even sure if this is called a fuse or a fuse with a Z. It should be with a Z actually. I mean, this is definitely not a regular fuse. I think it's called spark plug in Japanese version. This room comes almost straight out of 1.5. It's entirely recycled. They just changed a few details, I think. The stuff that fetches you the main fuse was actually supposed to have some kind of combination or mini-game, which they eventually dropped and just went for the regular one that you see here. The Abyss sounds dirty. Okay. Let's activate the P Epsilon antivirus. And you know what? I want a flamethrower. The Epsilon. Let's go. Ah. Burn. Wait, what's Resident Evil Man's version? Double kill? No. No double kill. It's nice. With this sound you can actually hear some kind of reverb from the original samples. Whoa. Now you stay away from me. Where's the other plant? Oh, as usual. Burn. And stay dead, please. Much ammo, such shot. Well, it's also very flamethrower. Wow. Nope. I need the shotgun. Wait a second. Okay, I'm back. And he's still there. Come on. Come on. Get in here. Why aren't you moving where you need to be? Jesus. So where's the other one? There should be a third one. Yeah, of course, there is a third one. In the pot. Oh man. What the hell is wrong with this game? Really annoying. Yep, that's the gimmick. Only very few parts of the game run in 30 FPS, but it's just like the entire game. Okay, let's kill some zombies. zombie friend, you're so dead. Oh, busted. I'm not gonna waste any time on them. Let's just keep going. Yeah, basically. Too much work on that one. It was more like a tech demo than anything. Jesus Christ, get away from me. Maybe I should use this one? Or maybe not. Hello, maggots. How are you? Yeah, considering it was going to be just like a very small portion of the game as a demo, but it was way too much for that style. Then it was decided to scrap the remake style and just go for Resident Evil 2, which is much easier to use. But in the end, nothing really happened, so you can probably tell what happened there. Okay, so what do I need now? Probably not this anymore. And these two are probably useless as well. Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, the thing is that Behind the Mask isn't even compatible with the engine anymore, because I changed the model format so much it's not even supported anymore. I would have to reconvert all the project files, which I haven't in a while. I mean, 1.5 is currently the only game compatible with Squeeze Bomb, because it's the one that got the latest additions. Jesus Christ. Just how many times do they respawn? Okay, so thank you. I guess this is the end. Oh no 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 no! Stupid me. Okay, I guess we're ready for the end. Ooh, I forgot the modified Percussion Magnum.
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for. You came for the G-Virus, didn't you? From me, this is my husband's legacy.
It's crazy.
Where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about. You really don't know anything, do you?
Yeah, Squeeze Bomb currently only runs on PlayStation.
She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency.
There are some PC modules, but they don't really work.
The G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
No.
You don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway. What happened?
Willem. That's a pie. Let's steal the G virus.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Thank you, Ada.
Leon. I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What happened?
What are you doing?
Stavanger
You
donated.
know
Oh,
this.
thank you, Stavanger 1.
So just hand over the G virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that.
She can't do that. It's linked in the description of the stream.
Ada, I've got you. Don't give up.
G virus.
G.
It's over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon.
Uh,
Both know it.
No. I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with you, Leon. Escape from everything.
this scene is like the best acted in the entire game. And possibly Sally Hoyle is the best Ada. I mean, it's no Ada without Sally Hoyle. And Leon karate chopped the bridge for whatever reason, since he can't do punches.
So, this is what everyone's been dying for.
Yeah, I am. Not sure if I can run the game, but I probably will be able to. Jesus, this one. Why don't you die, you damn freaking thing? Oh, maybe yeah. Let me check my ammo. Ooh, I've got so much shotgun ammo. Jesus, this shotgun. It's so OP. Usually you can just drop me a message on Twitter. I usually reply to comments to my tweets. I don't really check my personal messages that much. I tend to forget about them quite often. Let's see. Why do I have one of these? Why don't... Oh, fuck. I don't have the Mo disc. Where the hell is the Mo disc? Where the hell I have this crap and not the Mo disc? Ah! Fucking game. Oh wait, I just used the Mo disc. Me so dumb. Yeah, I'm stupid. I forgot that I used it before I went to So I go to grab the custom Magnum parts. Not gonna bother to use them yet. I want as many bullets as possible against Birkin. And probably just a mixed herb should be enough, I guess. Okay, one, just in case another one. Thanks again, Ada. Ah, my second favorite form of G. 5. Oh no, 5. Is it just me or the Magnum is exactly the same on Birkin? Come on, come on, come on, I want to change it. There goes. Free ammo. Come on, die. And he's dead. Yeah, I think the one that is supposed to attack the tram car is supposed to be the second evolution. Actually, the first evolution, the second form. Now he's got into the blob vagina thing. Wait a second. I got a no damage run? I didn't notice. I think I got beaten at least once. I think I got beaten in the beginning, and then that was it. I didn't... I only healed like once, probably, or twice.
Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine.
Hit by a licker, yeah, and by zombies in the beginning.
No. I have to find my brother.
Who cares?
This is just the beginning.
Goodbye, Ada. Ada.
Goodbye, Ada.
No. Okay, it's cutting. And you know what? I'm gonna skip the credit roll. I will never understand why the game has like this very long delay between the two. Oh, an hour and a half. I got a reward. And that's it. Stream is over, I guess. This was so nice. Very, very nice. Let's see. By the way, since last time I fixed one thing about the audio. For whatever reason I had high and low mixed up. So with the current patch, low actually means high sound quality. Okay, that's it for this stream. Maybe I'll stream Claire B next time. I don't know. It is quite a lot, quite an improvement in terms of quality. So it might be interesting to see if the game still works fine in other modes. And I did convert today Claire's sound samples, so I should check that out eventually. Not sure when the next version of the patch will be released, but it should include more functionality for the modes, like this OGG module, and I'll probably release the high quality sound patch on ModeDB since it's quite huge and my server is pretty slow. I mean, I could upload it on Mega and then ModeDB just in case, so probably leaving a mirror to the game, I mean to the files. But I'll make sure that I give credit to Lexus at 87 who did the original patch. Yes, I do have a Discord actually. Link it description. I can find what the hell it is. Yeah, how the hell do I server invites? I think integration members. Where the hell is the share link? Invites. There it goes. Where the hell is this? Yeah, I'm trying to find the link, but I can't find it for whatever reason. What the hell is the create link? No, it's not privacy. Where the hell is it? Create figure, no copy ID. I don't remember where the hell the invitation link is done. Okay, there it goes. I think it was also on Twitter. Day Factor saves the day again. I don't remember where the invitation stuff is located anymore, so I don't know. It should be here somewhere, but I just keep forgetting. So I'm guessing Mechanical Paladin is you. Already saw you. Okay guys, time to end the stream for now and see you next time, probably tomorrow I think, or maybe on Sunday, but more or less at the same time, just to make sure. There's a lot of people that usually doesn't roam around when it's late night, since I guess most of the people have like a European jet lag. So see you until next time. Bye bye.